Welcome to Hold My Nuts Podcast, man. You already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell, because it does go a long way with helping out the channel. If this is your first time, I know why you're here. You're tired of releasing on your keyboards, your laptops, and your desktops, and you're tired of being manipulated and dominated by female culture. You are in the right place, man. Let's get right into this video. Today's video is why witches and warlocks want virgins. Why witches and warlocks want virgins, man. In witchcraft, when people are trying to scheme on you from a spiritual perspective, they do these things because, one, they're not man enough or woman enough to try to get this done in the physical. They can't get this done in the physical. You're too powerful for them to be able to overcome you in the physical realm. So what they do is they fight from a spiritual place, which in all honesty is the best place to fight from, because things are spiritual. Life is spiritual. If you're fighting this fight from a physical perspective, you've already lost. That's why you guys have to understand the importance of being sexually pure, the importance of not opening up yourself to sexual immorality, because it opens spiritual portals. It allows things to come in. It allows things to go out. It allows for things to be deposited, and it also allows for things to be extracted, right? So you want to make sure that you close off any doors that will enable a person to attack you spiritually, because you've opened those portals. You've given them a free rite of passage into your life. So back to the topic, why do witches and warlocks want virgins? When they do these spiritual practices, a lot of times these rituals involve virgins. The reason they want virgins is because it offers up a pure sacrifice, blood that has not been tainted, covenants that have not previously been established. They don't want whoremongers. They don't want women who've been run through. They want pure women. They want innocent blood in order to enact their evil witchcraft initiations against you. This should be very alarming. This should be very alarming for women specifically, because it just goes to show you that even demons understand the importance of sexual purity. They understand the spiritual implications of sexual purity, right? This is why they only want the best when it comes to offering up sacrifices. So when you offer up sacrifices to a deity, right? When I say deity, I'm talking about evil spirits. When you offer up a sacrifice, that sacrifice, even to the devil, has to be perfect, right? When you offer up sacrifices to God, you look at the story of Cain and Abel. The sacrifice has to be perfect. It has to be pure. It has to come from a pure place. This is why Christ had to die for us, right? His blood was perfect. His sacrifice was it was sinless. His sacrifice was pure, right? Which is why it allowed him to be able to atone for sin forever and ever and ever and ever. God was pleased. God was satisfied when Christ offered up himself as a sacrifice for sin. So when it comes to witchcraft, wizards and witches, they want virgins. They want young virgins. They go out and they get these girls. They go out and they sex traffic, and they do all these wicked things in order to initiate evil witchcraft attacks against you. So men, when you're looking for women, when you're looking for a wife, when you're looking for these things, it's just obvious that you should be seeking someone who understands the importance of sexual purity. If demons understand the importance of sexual purity, then so should you. You should understand the importance of sexual purity in this witchcraft world, bro. In this witchcraft demonic world system, they want virgins. You have warlocks sodomizing boys. You have women being penetrated Oh, Lord. Virgins, young girls being penetrated, all for the sake of offering up a spiritual sacrifice. They don't care that this person's life is being ruined. But for that particular moment, for them to offer who are actually doing OnlyFans, they're doing pornography, they're just lost. They're gone. They have a reprobate mind. There's no spiritual value that these demons see in them. They've already been tainted. So they just use them to bring other people down, right? But as far as being able to offer up a spiritual sacrifice, a woman who's been run through many times, she has no value whatsoever. She has zero value. She has zero value when it comes to being able to offer up a pure sacrifice. When you look in the Old Testament, you see God saying, when you bring me a lamb, make sure you bring me a lamb without blemish, a spotless lamb, right? Spotless doves. He didn't want anything with blemishes. Evil spirits, when they do these sacrifices, they don't want these sacrifices to be done with anything that has blemishes. They want pure, unadulterated, innocent blood, which is why they go after these young girls, which is why these young girls are being targeted. And these young girls don't even know why they're being targeted, right? They're being targeted for the initiation of witchcraft curses that they cast on other people, whether to kill them, whether to trap their destiny, whether to manipulate and control them, to whatever the case is. These virgins are being used to enact spells on people, and they need their pure blood. Once that blood has been shed, once that virgin the cherry has been split or has been popped, and that blood has been shed, whatever curse they put out, boom, they've done their job. Now it's on to the next. That particular girl no longer has any value. She can no longer be offered up that pure again for any other sacrifice. It's on to the next. Understand the importance of sexual purity. Understand the importance of sexual purity. Being sexually immoral will cause your life to tank. Being sexually immoral will cause your life to tank. It'll cause your life to tank. You have to be sexually pure. Guys, if you want to reach the levels that God has set for you, you have to be sexually pure. I don't care what you say. I don't care what they say. You see guys out here, it appears as if they are very successful. Maybe they have cars, maybe they have money, maybe they have whatever. And it seems like they're living their best life. They're not, man. It's impossible to live your best life apart from God. See, what happens is you think you're living your best life, but you're in darkness. You're opening yourself up to spiritual attacks. You die unexpectedly. You know what I mean? Your whole life goes crashing down. If your eyes are not open, your spiritual eyes, Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 14, Solomon says that a wise man's eyes is in his head. If you can't see spiritually, if you can't see the future, if you can't see the traps that have been laid out for you because you are in tune with God, the Holy Spirit, Christ, if you can't see those things in the deep spiritual realms, your life is not in your control. It's just not. It's not in your control. You're living a life where you think everything is gravy and copacetic, but it's not. You are not in control. You're one curse away. You're one person not liking you. You're one person who's going to plan evil against you away from destruction. And the only way you escape, the only way you evade is if God intervenes on your behalf. Despite your ignorance, Guys, you have to understand the importance of sexual purity. If you want spotless rams and doves, witchcraft is real. These attacks are real. If you're masturbating, if you're watching porn, you are open. You are an open portal for evil to come infiltrate your life and to completely take over. You're open portal. You are an open portal for witchcraft. You are open portal for the enemy to come in and steal your destiny. You are open portal for your blessings, your star to be hijacked and sold on the black market in the underworld. Yes, your gifts, your talents, your potential can be stolen from you. Your star can be stolen from you and given to another person on the black market in the underworld. Some of these things may be too heavy for you to understand. But there's a lot of content on this channel, over 300 videos on various topics: witchcraft, sexual immorality, all these different things. Portals open up through masturbation, pornography. If you're getting value out of this video, man, hit the like button for your boy. If you haven't subscribed, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because this is the type of content you're going to be getting. This is the type of content you're going to be getting. Content that's going to help you level up, change your life, see from the perspective that you're supposed to be seeing from. Not seeing from your physical eyes, seeing from your spiritual eyes. Once you get connected, once you get in tune with God, once you begin to start praying, once you begin to start fasting, God will begin to show you things. He will begin to show you things. He will begin to reveal the schemes and the plans of your enemies. You will know beforehand what is going to happen because God has already revealed it to you. Sexual purity is of the highest importance. Romans 12:1 says, "It is your reasonable service to present your bodies, yourselves, as living sacrifices unto the Lord." Let your life be a living sacrifice unto the Lord, so the fire of God can come down and consume that sacrifice. And that your enemies will be put to shame. Your enemies will be put to disgrace because they attacked you. This is Whole Minutes Podcast, man. I'm going to holler at you guys in the next video. Peace.